Crusher and Paula out there um, feeling like they're having a wonderful day, and they walk in and they do their morning routine where they jog and they walk by the Mahkents house and they're all thinking about what their next plan is because they don't want to have any more of a mess, so especially for the thinking about for this entire episode they're all thinking about what would Courtney and Cameron be, in the future if the adults cause so much mess, and I love the concern for that, and especially also when Question Paula went inside Lily's house. Hey everyone, welcome back to my Stargirl review. It's the season 3 episode 10, almost at the finale, so that's really good. We're up, so we start off with Mike and Jakeem and the words trying to call for help, and they basically they can't really call for help because they don't have a dime. That's the one really Jerry's turn to see in the town apparently. At least when they're in the woods. So we see that in the Whitmore house, we see that the one in Pat and the rest of the family wondering where Mike and Jakeem are, and I will about like they're really concerned about him, and even something that Sylvester points out is that they're out there before the Mahkents were crossing for that there was anything involved with them. Basically, Pat's worried that Cameron or Lily or Sophie are involved with Mike and Jakeem's disappearance, but like I said, Sylvester, he's the one who mentions that they were long gone before anything happened, and it changed out. That's what happened with the previous episode where Cameron and Rick were fighting things, and we see that speaking of Rick, he is pretty beaten up, and he's with Bev's mom's help, she's basically examines him, and Rick takes like a joke basically where we play violin again, and it's not really. Bev says it's not funny because one of them says it's not funny because it's not really serious, and he just busted through the wall and was fighting out of nowhere, and he accidentally hurt Courtney, and which he does feel bad about. Now he's too attached to the hourglass, so even Bev is really concerned, even more concerned now, and she wants him to take off the hourglass for like 10 minutes, see what that will do to him, and he denies the idea that anything's bad with him, and he just basically calls Beth out, says, "Don't tell me what to do," and then he walks away, storms away. But yeah, I feel like Red just really pretty harm himself, and I just feel bad for him. Hopefully he can take the limit of Paula and Crusher or talking to the grandparents about, Cameron and Courtney, because, and even though they don't mention army so much, it's still the general thing is where he's with Paula and Crusher basically saying that they want the kids to be hurt anymore, or follow in the wrong footsteps that the previous GSA and ISA was back then, and Lily's not really have feeling that because she does know that she's still over. She's still thinking about the fact that Jordan was killed by the GSA, aka Mike, but she doesn't know that. She doesn't know it's Mike particularly, but she just thinks that's the GSA who was involved in Jordan's death. Sophie basically tells Lily that it's best to move on, not the idea of forgiving them, but just moving on and understand why they're all the way they are. So I really love how they were really civil about that. And Courtney is talking to Cameron, and it was really intense scene there between those two. And Cameron learns that Jordan, which is Cameron's father, killed people back then, and then he understands that he wasn't a good person, and he's really upset that at Courtney and the fact that why they had to take away Jordan forever, and I do understand why Cameron is like this because he wants to. He just wish he had more time with him, with his dad. So that's something that's really hard to do for him, and even Tony feels his pain in some way. Then the scene that's really intense one he has was the one that killed Jordan particularly, and Connie was out her way to defend her brother and says that it was her who killed Jordan, and the fact that she even mentioned it beforehand that it was an accident. The fact that it was an accident wasn't really Cameron's priority on what happened. It's that who was the one who did, and he basically doesn't want to see her again, and he didn't rage, he didn't draw anything, he didn't. He was like, not calm, but he was, yes, he's angry, but he was the one who, he did, his approach was different than most shows, what they were like, normally people would like lash out or anything. I love how this was handled, and despite the circumstances that Tony put herself through, and not only that, she lied to him, so, and then once he finds out what happened, it's a whole other story. Mike and Jakeem drove back to the mechanical place where Pat is with Sylvester, and they just wondering, Pat was really worried that Mike was missing, and so now since they're all reunited, they talked about what they saw, and Pat and Sylvester talked about that they know who the white gorilla is, and they go back to the house with everybody, and it says the backstory about this actress and the brain gelatin and the mystery dude who was behind all this mind switching thing, literally, physically mind switching, and it's so weird, but yeah, just the way it is. With that, Paula tells Barbara to defend herself with a crossbow because she wants her to be prepared for anything. She's not there, and Paula gives Barbara crossbow lessons, and she didn't hit the target, but she hit like the side of it, like not the side, but like the other, a little bit to the left of the haystack. Paula's more, bows in her car, and I love that Paula really cares about Barbara, and Barbara cares about Paula too, and I feel like those two characters have a really strong bond with each other, and then we see that it's kind of like disappointing if you know what, since once the episode is over, you know what happens, but yeah, I'll try to. When the team talks about the gorilla, they also mention the fact that they need the Mahkents. Tony wants the Mahkents help to defeat all this, because if they do it once, they do it again, and it's like the next episode, like, I'll try that, Tony, but the thing is, food is not a episode, it's someone else, it's someone probably can't be a reason where this isn't a big team up. This isn't always the answer, and especially the fact that Cameron literally told her not to see him again, and not only that, she, like I said, she lied, so it's probably a little bit difficult to think about what the next move is, and Mike and Jakeem they don't even know where Cindy is, particularly right now, anyways, other than what she's doing. So yeah, then we go to like later in the episode where Crusher and Paula are out there outside in the city, and then they did a phone call from the daughter Amos, and she said that she made it to the Nebraska college football team, which is really awesome for her, and then which they get really excited, and then there's like a trail basically leading them to the sewage thing, so underground, and then Jordan basically shows about how it's the dude who's behind the hooded dude who's been watching GSA all this time, and basically kills and Paula and Crusher brutally, and it's really weird just the way it's like the ice isn't, the faces don't really crack, but then he just basically destroys them as if it was, and then the way they were killed off, it didn't look I'm not saying it didn't look too bad scene, but just saying, it just felt rushed. It just felt rushed. Like the show like really froze up and tracked, and then he was it made sense for trying to shadow them. This episode felt really fast, but it's really nice that Jakeem and Mike are back home and they're now they know what now the team knows what they're dealing with, and the only thing they have to worry about is Rick, who's out there with the hourglass and probably does have his head straight, and now we have the fact that all of us have to find her parents, and now she just have them say more, so it's to be really insane to think about what's to happen next. So overall, I did like this episode, but like I said, it felt fast in some way, and who knows if Lily or whatever joined it, team up with the GSA to step up. Ultra Human Night. Yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode review. I'll see you in some for episode 11. Thanks for watching. Bye.